The first airplane for the day taken off. Belfast, George Best Airport, or whatever you want to call it. It's just got a wee bit of air into this car now.
Cool FM News, it's 9:02.
Sponsored by McLean's Telly, baby. One flying green forest, we relegate. Give us a call.
Right, now, we will do a pee walk first. What do you mean, take a wee board with me? I like to be level at night time, like. Put a wee board in there. Now, the man up this way. I know you up, we'll go down this way. We'll go down this way, Pedro, alright. We camped in the same spot again last night. Redburn Country Park. It's only 1 or 2 miles of a Kia, a mile or so. Very close to 2 miles of a Kia. No matter which direction I come here, there's 2 ways I can come here. Exactly 2 miles both ways. From a Kia. That's a Kia, what time is it now? 2 minutes past 9. So the first plane must take off at 9 o'clock. He's been sitting with me at 9 o'clock. He says, we're going out, not yet, not yet, not yet. We're going out, not yet, not yet. 1 second, right, go for it. Come on now, Luna. Came down here last night, but I always did this. Like, you got the country park there, nice big country park, no rivers in it, not a wee stream. It's nice now with the leaves blowing. But went down last night down there. The cemetery's just down there. That's the car park, the cemetery just in front. And there's toilets in the cemetery. Can't remember what time you open it. Never used the toilets there. But the plan was going to have this morning. I thought, well, I'll go on to Belfast early, city centre walks. But if I go too early, where's the toilet? But there is toilets there. I haven't been in Belfast city centre in over 20 years. Be in Belfast every year, so I do, but I'm never in the city centre. And I don't know, we did that wee walk last night with it. It's an old school knocked down. Used to always do it with willow and all. I woke up in the trees, saw them. I'm on up in the trees, I saw them down there too, isn't it? It's all part of the same wood. I'll go down this way. It's only a quick walk. If you go in the trees, it ends up going longer and longer. Dog running free. I was chatting to a local neighbour last time when I had wee Willow, and he said the education board own this land down here, and they do have plans for it, but nothing's happened yet. I can't mind it. I used to be a primary school, they knocked the primary school down. It's quite big ground for a primary school today, you know, but I've sort of separated off with 2 fences, if I remember rightly. It's a long time since I've been actually down where the primary school was itself. These wee seats and wee steps and stuff. It's mostly the playing fields. People walk around. But the weird thing is, there's Redburn Country Park behind them. And a number of people who walk the dogs down this wee bit of grass down here. Quite a few. I was down here last night when it was dark, because you still got a bit of street lights around here. And there's 3 dogs in a football pitch. Like, that's a handy wee base to stay in there for Belfast, because like, I'm only up there because I want to do the city centre. If I wasn't in the city centre, you do have the toilets here. I say I've never used them. Must just check what time they open it. I have to open it already, like. I might just use them toilets before I go back. Just check the opening times here. You get water here too, but I don't know if it's drinking water. But if you're stuck with no water, you'd use it, wouldn't you? Hold on, Luna. Doesn't matter what day, all days are the same. 9 AM in the morning, April, September, 8 AM. So 9 o'clock to 4, November to February. 9 o'clock to 6, March to October, and April to September, 8 o'clock to 8, and then May to August, 8 o'clock to 9. So basically when it's daylight it's open. I might just use them toilets today if we're going to the city centre, but I don't want to get in early because I want to get the free parking. Bought a car park ticket yesterday, £5, but it's got 3 dates on it. The day before, yesterday's, and today's date. But the wee man stands at the front with a wee bag, cash in hand. Anybody could turn up. Anybody could turn up, cash in hand, no credit cards, no wee booth. Man stands there with a bag. I asked him yesterday what time they close at, doesn't. So at a certain time then, when people stop coming, he goes home. And you just park for free. Park all night if you want. There's nobody there. But the thing is, there was 2 camper vans there last night. I'm not interested to know, did they stay the night? Because if it is, it's an ideal spot for any dog walkers. Perfect spot, right at the Titanic. You couldn't get a better spot. And you don't want to go to a multi-storey car park and let her loose in a city centre. Like, you want to walk along the river and stuff and go across the lake and weir and all, where you can free range before you get to the city centre. There's a dog on that picture ready. So it's go by Google. From the car park it's 35 minutes to the city hall, but it's lost to see on the way to the city hall. We passed the big fish and stuff. Where did Luna go? Where did Luna go? Luna! Where did Luna go? There she is. That drain was overflowing last night. There's water coming out of the drain. Oh, one's coming to the cemetery. See, they're opening already up. You always get the ones out in the morning, don't you? So this is the old school grounds here, like, there's another dog over there. The locals like it here. And see the other wee fence over there. Once you go across the other fence, that's the actual place where the school itself would have been. The roads and all. There's the old football pitch belonging there. Your mum was telling me at the time that they wanted to extend this cemetery on there. A lot of the cemetery now, it looks about half full. I suppose people are dying to get in there, aren't they? Like the whole cemeteries. That's more than half full, it's probably 3/4 full. And a lot of them other sites could be already sold, you know. It's handy for them to add on rather than build a new cemetery. Because if you build a new cemetery, you're into drainage and all that, aren't you? Like, and then you have to build new toilets and water and all that. But yeah, just take about 20 feet of this. Oh, you've got another couple of thousand graves. And that's the weird thing about Belfast. Like, even here now, we've got autumn. The weird thing about Belfast, there's more trees here than there is at home. So you want to get into the countryside, come to Belfast. Walk 10 minutes, you know it. Makes you wonder why they pile the houses. See, years ago when they built these mills, people walked. Didn't necessarily want a suburban house back in them days. Yeah, they walked to work, walked to the mall and stuff, walked to the shipyard. And then the companies, they built the houses. We 2 up, 2 down. That's why they're so packed in together today. But them houses, like houses down there, I'm sure they're all sold. Yeah, brilliant spot to live here, isn't it? The only thing I will say about here, like, unlike back at home, you don't get quad bikes and all burn around here. See them on day there, like, I have my own boys and bikes. That's Redburn Country Park behind us. We could just go through under them trees now if we wanted to. This lane we're going to go on, that is one of the main lanes going into the park, into Redburn Country Park when it was in the state. I would say they would still use it. If you were building new paths and you want to get a large load of stones, that's probably the way they would take it in. I don't know of any other roads to go in there. I think that is the main way in. So one's going up on there into the country park. And down round. We're going up, we'll do a wee bit of country park when we're here, Pet. Folk I want to know this, we dug up there parking too. See what's happening in there, it just goes around anyway. Down to that lane. But night time when it's dark, you walk along there. Down under the trees and dark. Not next to a graveyard anyway. Oh, I put a fence in there. So that's part of the school fence. That's really old, that, isn't it? That's the school boundaries. So that's a lot older than down below. They must have had the old fence and then had to put a new one on. It's hard to know, it's painted red now. The fence went down that direction. No sign of it now that way. This is just full of history, isn't it? You'd think this fence would still be there, wouldn't you? There's no sign of a post or nothing. Maybe they just ended it there. Because you've got the cemetery there, I don't know. Funny place to end the fence. Oh, Luna loves Redburn Country Park. Luna loves life, so she does. Up in the morning, she's never depressed. Whatever you put in front of her, she's a happy girl. Oh, well, that's my Pet. We're not going to do mountain climbing today. City centres. We're doing city centres today, Pet. But do you think when the council own the toilets at the cemetery and the NIEA they own this country park, you think they put a wee sign in the car park letting us know this public toilet's just down the road a wee bit? I know they're meant for the cemetery, but could do them all, couldn't it? Because that would put ones off coming here, the fact there's no toilets. Redburn Country Park's got toilets. This is the main lane here now. Oh, there's a wee sign up there. I've got a new sign. Probably the same sign. We're going to look at this wee sign. We're going to go down that way now. We'll have a look at this wee sign. That's a bravery tree. He's got his wee ID number and all on. Look at that. Aye, people know he's here. Aye, he's registered, so he is. Steep out hill for a horse and cart, isn't there? But this is the only way straight up. So this is one of the older maps now. Right, so the 5k walk. Should we do the 5k walk, Luna? I don't know. I see, you run out of time. You're out here. There's the big long lane now that comes in. Hollywood's down here there. So that's a where's the 5k walk? It's not mentioned 5k walk. I just look, wee red arrows. Wee yellow, red arrows are on the yellow path. Ridge. It's covering quite a bit, you know, and you can extend it. So that's the Woodland Trustwood there. You can walk around that. You might do it, and I said, you're 5k. Going back there, this covers most of the forest, you know, but I know there's a lot more paths in there when you're walking it. There's the bird place there. There's wee dotted lines. Rose Lane. Private dwellings, walled garden. It's not that long that walk, is it? But I'm sure there's a lot more walks than that. We must have walked more than that yesterday, zigzagging. There they only have like 2 walks going in. There's more than 2 walks in that. There's other ones in between. And then like us, just you can make your own up. City centre walk. Oh, what's here? I have to go home today. We'll come back and do it the next time, Pet. Oh, we're going to have to come back. We're down this way. We're doing city centre today, Pet. Sunday morning. City will be quiet on a Sunday morning. There's a wee stretchy legs now, isn't it? And then my head off. Oh yeah, there's some wee puppies. Look at puppies in Redburn Country Park. Look at this how stalking how she's doing it. Look at how terrifying the life of that person. I'm really scared, Laura. Really scared. You gentle one, Pet. Look, you scaring it. How you doing? A wee bit nervous, yours. A wee bit nervous, Pet. Oh, she doesn't mind being pounced on. But you not, Pet. Oh, about the same size. Ah, but Luna's quick, Pet. Luna's quick. Ah, she's very happy to run up the pups. So she does. Aye.
Oh, it's that when you run up that gets her.
Ah, she's so fast, you see, so she does.
He's that thing.
Isn't she nice, Luna? Ah, wee tail wagging now. Come on now, Pet. You see, you take your time, Pet. That's all you have to do. Oh, check the blackberries here, Luna. Very small, like, but. We've only got 2 wee ones. Don't want to get our hopes up the cost for 2 wee ones. Ah, plenty of pain going on. See, how do you work by picking them, is it like? The time you try and pick that off. Ah, I suppose there's something there. A wee one there, maybe. Oh, that's a good bunch down below. That's a good bunch there. Still small. And look, at least we've got a wee handful for you now. There we go. I can't just go. Oh look, see it's taking out, waiting for a turn. Hold on. That's a good. Ah, a few blackberries in the water. We'll get you another 2. That's a big bunch at the bottom, you know. They're all going to die. Oh, that's not ripe, right? Ah. There we go. That's only one. One ahead. Oh, look at that one, Luna. Look at that one. Oh, Luna, look at that one. That's a proper one there. Proper one. We're getting 2 proper ones in here, Luna. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Proper one. See them there? They cost you a fortune, them and else. They would. And them's proper organic there, Pet. There's no pesticides here for years. Unless the golfers maybe. But overspray from the golfers, they're probably spraying chemicals. See, the golfers have got a good fence up, haven't they? I don't want anybody sneaking in. But no sign of a fence in out the school at this side. When they built that wee school, there wasn't many folk around here. They just had the fence up between them and the housing estate. Keep all the wee local ones out after school. There's the Lagan walk as well. I might try and do it with a scooter sometime, bring me like the scooter up. See how much of that we can do. I like walking like, but can you walk 20 miles like? I'm interested to see how far she would walk. This is nice here now, the wind blowing. When you're walking here at night, you think the cars are going to drive up here. The road is straight in front and the headlights pointing up. But then it turns off at a sharp angle. Oh, a wee bridge there, look. That wee bridge was there when the school was there. So there was a fence there. There's the post there for the gate. So they probably would have had fencing linked onto them. Saying that, them posts are pretty old, ain't they? Would they be older than the school? Just a big slab of concrete. Yeah, it's green. So they must have had a fence along there. Probably just a wire fence. That's probably in case the winds keep the ball out of the boundary. The teacher could scoot out here and grab it. You know the wee buggers are good for badness, like. I remember school, we used to play badminton. We used to try and get the shuttlecock to stick up in the window on the top of the gym. You know the windows away high up and the legs up in the gym years ago. See if you get a wee shuttlecock to sit in the window or something. Badminton was a good game. It's not like cricket, you weren't going to get killed like. My second year at secondary school, I never did PE. I was avoided it, like. I was always the win with a sick note. I was always the last one picked for football and all that, you know, when you pick your teams. But there's one year in second year. I don't know how it started, but I know how it ended. So somehow we had two classes, and my class went with a male PE teacher, and the other class, same year group, the different class, they went with a female PE teacher. Don't know where the girls went. So they were doing cookery or what, I don't know. But they split up that way. And the female PE teacher, she was taking her class for hockey, badminton, while our class was doing football, rugby, cricket, all that, all them brutal sports like. I went to her class the whole year and nobody caught on. I don't know what happened to the school report. How you doing? Look at that wee one. You beautiful too.
Oh,
wee waggy tail.
yeah. Waggy tails are a good sign. Right,
Eh?
Marley, this way.
Mind the farm, Marley.
Pardon?
There's a farm there. The lead dog was called Marley. Very sad ending.
Oh no. But he was always going to be a Marley.
Oh. Was he like Marley as in the farm?
Oh aye. Like dopey thing, yeah.
Very sad ending.
Oh no. Right, now he's starting to play. Right, Marty, come on.
Alright. So you did all of so I went into her class the whole year and we're playing badminton. And I like badminton like. And look, I don't know what happened then. You know when this teacher has to give you a school report for the year? She had one extra in her class, didn't catch on. Your other teacher had one less, he didn't catch on. I was on my rest of my class the rest of the time, just with PE. Boys' changing rooms was downstairs, the girls' changing rooms was upstairs. And the other class was upstairs in the girls' changing room. Don't know why it ended up that way, but that was only for the 1 year. And then I went back into my sick notes. The only time I did PE is that's when we were doing swimming. Hit it PE, hit it. But the thing about PE, if somebody couldn't read or write, you went to English and they taught you how to read and write. You go to PE, they tell you to climb a rope. You have no clue how to climb one of them ropes like. They don't teach you how to, they don't say right, do this, do this, do this. They just say climb. And you're supposed to be able to climb. But the only thing I sort of learnt in PE, and that was the, you know, the horse and all and the springboard. And the wee rollover. I learned to do a rollover, so did. On one of them spring things. That's the only thing I was ever taught. And it was interesting when you're taught to do something. But see when you're told to do something like cricket, I don't want to catch a cricket ball and break my fingers like. Football came near me, I went the other way. All them boys running for you. And if the ball comes near you, 20 people shouting for you to give the ball to them, like. You're going to upset 19 regardless where you kick it, like. And regardless what way I kicked it, it wasn't going to go the direction I wanted to go anyway. So even if I did aim for whoever it is, I wouldn't have went that direction anyway. Don't know why they even shouted. So I stayed away from it. Even today, don't watch sport, don't like sport, nothing to do with sport. I did that walk up in Errigal. I said to people working on, I did Errigal. You know what they ask you? How long did it take? It didn't even occur to me to time myself. Sometimes I ask people how long does a walk take in general, roughly how long to get an idea of distance. But I never record a score. I made the video last night at Errigal. I know about the video, it's about an hour 15 minutes or so maybe. But other than that, I couldn't have guessed how long it took. When I did the Errigal, I was just doing the walk and looking at the view. It didn't occur to me to try and go up quick. Why would you do that? Would you want to go to a restaurant, pay a fortune for a meal and gulp it down as quick as you can to get away? Now at work, you eat your lunch quick, get back into work, earn more money. But if you're out for enjoyment, you're not going to time it, are you? So all this walking I do, I can walk 10 miles now. I don't count that as fitness. I count that as a bit of a hobby. Luna does drag me out quite a lot, like, but I like it, mate. When you like doing something, it's not an effort. Sport's an effort. Never understood them boys leaving work and then go home getting a dinner quickly and going down then to play football and go to the changing rooms and the cars and then go back home and go to work. And I don't want to do that. Do you know what? That's so this is the old school ground in here. Take a walk around. Haven't been in here in a while. So I'd imagine in his day when the building was there, you imagine it cost to fence all this off here. So that fence would have been put up while the school was still there to protect the actual school buildings themselves. And if the odd person did get into the ground, they couldn't do much damage as such. Yeah, that'd be a wee hockey pitch there, would it? So I couldn't make up my mind the last time it was secondary or primary or what. I don't mind primaries having it could have been a wee football pitch or with a football pitch. Belfast folk are a wee bit different. They don't get mucked up like country folk. So maybe that's, they would like to get muck in the feet. But if you look down here now, look, there's come on over this way, Pet. Wee bit of history here now, like, wee bit of landscaping. I haven't a clue what it looked like. I never thought you could look at Google Maps, you know, and the building might be in it. But I think the man told me it was a primary school. Because like all primaries, they join together, don't they? Put them on their bus. So that's a wee ramp. Would that be for skateboards? I don't know. You could use it for skateboards now, couldn't you? I couldn't imagine a school having a skateboard ramp. But what else would you have a ramp like this for? A couple of wee seats. You know what? That's a soft texture. So this is a wee zip line. Is that a wee zip line, the wee buggers, eh? What's that wee zip line there? This is a park surface. So this is a wee park, so it was. All the things is missing now, like. This is. You wonder how you got the school down to here. There's no footpath or such down here. Unless some of this cloud's been bunged over here since they knocked the school down. Half it could be buried. So there's concrete line in there. So when they bulldozed the school, they could just shovel a pile of stuff over here. So there's a wee fence going around this here. It's not high enough for a tennis court. There's a wee thing painted on there, look. Wee number things. That's just roughly a wee playground here. V-shaped playground, it's not just a rectangle. Tarmac over here. The entrance is at the other side, and you can make out the road coming in. But I'm not 100% sure where the actual school building was. So that's the wee footpath going to the playground. It's funny, isn't it, the way it goes like that? It's going up to the fence. See, you don't know, the whole lot could have been tarmac's overgrown. Oh, no, no. Well, where I gone? You know what I always think is interesting here? Look at the wee flower bed, and the wee plants were planted to make it all pretty. The building's long gone, the wee plants are still here, and the time's limited. What up here now, pet? Whenever they build a new building, then wee flower beds will be moved away, and nobody's watered them or nothing. The wee things are still growing. And the thing is, see these ones on the side? They might have self-seeded from that one there. Or maybe they did plant, I don't know. Look at the wee flower beds here now. Like. But you think when these schools are all closed down, they could easily lift them up and reuse them, couldn't they? They never do. If I went to the school here now and I lived locally, you think you'd want one of them flower pots for your garden as a wee bit of history. Something from the old school. There's another wee bit of playground. It's funny, isn't it? There's a wee bit of painting, but not much. They're not no grounds, are they? There's a wee hopscotch here. I wonder why they're all these different heights. Ah, there, wee hopscotch there now, look. Goes from this side here. For 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, we want doing hopscotch here. We used to play ours away. Unless they had, you know, some primary schools had the wee infants. Maybe the wee infants were down that wee playground there, and the older children were up here. My primary school had 2 playgrounds, but they were far apart, different sides of the school. So I reckon the building was here. Well, we're standing now is where the building was. You imagine you go out the door, you're on the playground. There's the entrance and all down below. There's nothing to make it, you know. They took everything away. Floors, doorstep, everything's gone. There's the car parking there for the staff there. They didn't leave any trace, did they? Like, you think they would just been happy just flattening the building down and start vandalism and wash out themselves and leave the floor? So you reckon with the front door be around about here, would it? Parking each side? I don't know. Could be anywhere along there, couldn't it? A wee footpath up there. See, look at the size of the site. It wasn't very big. And saying that, you'd be surprised sometimes. What's that there? I'm gonna just GoPro pick it up. Sometimes it picks up words better than I can. There's an R-I-N-O-I-P-A. That's what I see. Right. I need to write it out. Was that a P at the start? P-F. I don't know. Make it up. Could be an F, it could be an R, P. I don't know. Was a line down there? I don't know. You wouldn't get a PP in an English word, I know. Go back about, it might show up. Something there for me. That one's reserved for somebody, I know. Anybody good with words could probably work that out there, you know. I can't spell. Yeah, I can hardly talk, yet alone read and spell. So there's the entrance there now, look. Ah, the staff would have drove up here in the cars here. That's back in the days before people had cars, like. People used to walk to school in these wee schools. Teachers and all would have parked there. So, I think that's it, you know. There's a wee bit of going off here to the side. Maybe that's for the visitors. I'll go down and check this out down here. Don't even know what part of Belfast you call this. Hollywood's just down the road, but I'm sure there's not Hollywood here. A wee bit of landscaping's overgrown now, like. You could fur hiding them trees there, couldn't you? Look at that there, look. You have a wee den in there. You know what? The electric transformers in here. Look at that. Hey, electric transformers in here. I said a wee bit of skiving took place in here, you know. Now, not the wee young ones. Young ones wouldn't smoke, right? They see if it was a high school. It's packed out in here. She's still humming away. Still humming away. I'm sure that day was used for the school is no longer used. I'm sure that's using electricity sitting there doing nothing. You think they just disconnected altogether? So I think that's just a pedestrian entrance there now, is it? The cars drove on that gate. Well, you can drive along here too. There we gate over there, you see. The gate's not lined up with the path very well, is it? 1 minute. All come up here carrying the wee bags in the morning. There's actually more land at the front of the school that's not been used than there is at the back. I'm saying that, the playing fields at the back, so they had piles of land. It's just to put the fence in the middle. So it had a lot of land for the size. Look at them nice apartments down there, isn't it? They're nice wee apartments there. Maybe that a one-way system here, you know. Drove up one way and down the other. You wouldn't want to make another car, would you? These being narrow lanes. But then they mightn't have been narrow, the grass would have been further back. So a wee path up here now. So that's the size of the school in there. It's not very big. Vast grounds for the size of the school. Maybe like other ones, maybe they have temporary classrooms now outside. But then if they had temporary classrooms, you wouldn't know how to knock it down, would you? You'd really build a bigger school. Or like a wee bit of history. See, you do your wee walk and a wee bit of history and a wee bit of nature. That's a good walk, like. You don't even see any holes where sewer pipes in the hut. They scraped it all clean, filled things up. Now when I first came here, I don't know how long ago it was. This wasn't here then. This has gone a long time. They've had all these special care schools down there. So imagine that's still in some of the original grounds. It's a new building. Oh look, there's the gate lodge there. The wee gate lodge is down at the bottom of the road for this estate. Still, the gate lodge is still there. Still, there's no footpath down that wee park from the upper playground. Yeah, it's funny. It's all been knocked down here, like. And you think there would have been a path down here as well, wouldn't you? He put his dog in the lead. There's another 2 dogs up. Luna! I don't think he wants to get in here, his dog. Luna! Come on! Come on, Luna! Not a girl! Luna, come on out, Pep! He needs to move on, wouldn't he, now? If he doesn't want Luna to play with his dog, he needs to move on. You can't just stand at the entrance. One last way, wee honey. How you doing? Come on, Luna, come on up this way, honey. That's my girl. That's my girl. Come on up this way. Come on now, Luna, not your ball. Luna, not you. Luna, not you. Luna, not you. Luna, up this way. Up, 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 up. Mom. Luna, up, up. Ah, that man can't walk properly. Being from Belfast, could be terrorist related, you know. Troubles. Well, at least he's walking. He's throwing the ball out to the dog, but Luna would have took the dog's ball, but that's a kind of how. We'll check out these toilets now, see if they're open on the way up. It's 9:50 now, like. There's my car over there. 9:50. Show how close these toilets are. Now maybe it's 9:51. 9:50. I would say about 2 months of these toilets, you know. I left them in the car. 9:51. So we'll count 9:50 from the moment I left the car. Got nothing to get down here now. First walk. Bear in mind, you're dying to go to the toilet, you'll walk quicker, wouldn't you? So anybody here, saying that, if you're passing by, you can go to IKEA. But see, you go to IKEA, how you queue for is the toilet. See, you come down here, no queue. So 9:51. 2 months. 2 months, I reckon. Three months at most. Now, if you were to go to Glenveigh, not Glenarth, if you were to Glenarth Forest Park and you paid your £5 to park, it would take you 4 minutes from your car to get to the public toilet. 9:52. Free parking, free overnight camping, toilets, city centre, all happening beside you. Planes taking off, ships coming in, train coming in. Bangor, 8 mile away, 8 mile of Bangor. And yet you're in the countryside. No other caravan is banging the doors during the night, cars driving past. 9:52. Just noticed this camera now, since I got this new GoPro, I'm filming in 4K. When I edit on the computer, I'm only getting 1080. Software doesn't do 4K, and unless you buy software, it's very hard to get to 4K, but all my video tips are at least 9:53 now. A lot of my video tips, in years to come, I can pick out the best parts and redo them in 4K. I've still got all the originals. So I've got a new laptop there. I must see now about getting proper software on it. for 4K. Maybe wheelbars, a tap over there. Wee water tap over there. There's the toilets now, like. Disabled toilets there. Wee disabled ramp, radar key. Wee hand dryer. Wee sink. Touch free sink, touch free. Oh my god. See your Reynolds, you see, if you get a wake, or you get a funeral, you get all that put together. There's the toilet there. Nobody flushed it. Oh my god, here, please. Oh my god. The water pressure is very bad with that wee tap. It's actually warm. It's actually got warm water. Well, pipe got on. I thought that's meant to be warm water. And a wee heater. That's a bit low there. Bear in mind that they have a disabled toilet there. It doesn't have to be so low. So the disabled toilet's radar key only. Please ensure the door is left closed securely. That's the one, don't mess it up. There's the ladies. No tap here. The only tap wheels here is on the speed bump down below. I've seen anybody even coming in a motorhome. You type in the name of the cemetery, there's plenty of room there to turn your motorhome. There's a wee tap. You can fill up for water for your tart and stuff. Hi there.